keep. Cars and gear, his skills reveal. Full stories and adventures, this man is real. From gearheads and gamers, he stands tall. Sharing his dreams, he gives his all. Tagline echoes, a promise clear. As long as you want, he'll persevere. From pixels to pavement, he paves the way. For every viewer is passing day. In the endless night where legends gleam, he dreams his dreams in every scene. In the lost screens where passions take flight, gaming your cars through the endless night. Movies and battles, the thrill runs deep. As long as you keep watching, his promise to keep. Through the night and all it brings, finally sleeps the tales he spins. In the epic world of Delirium, where he feeds veils. As long as you keep watching, I will keep making videos, he declares. In the danger to the realm, he finds his beat. Forever creating, never retreats. As darkness falls and screens aglow, green skin creatures, a world to know. Alpha spirit steers bold, and free from mobile, here's the gold. Rain shadow legends where he vows. As long as you keep watching, he vows. In the realm of screens where passions take flight, gaming your cars through the endless night. Movies and battles, the thrill runs deep. As long as you keep watching, his promise to keep. Cars and gear, his skills reveal. Full stories and adventures, this man is real. From gearheads and gamers, he stands tall. Sharing his dreams, he gives his all. Tagline echoes, a promise clear. As long as you want, he'll persevere. From pixels to pavement, he paves the way. For every viewer is passing day. In the endless night where legends gleam, he dreams his dreams in every scene. In the lost screens where passions take flight, gaming your cars through the endless night. Movies and battles, the thrill runs deep. As long as you keep watching, his promise to keep. Through the night and all it brings, finally sleeps the tales he spins. In the epic world of Delirium, where he feeds veils. As long as you keep watching, I will keep making videos, he declares.
What's up, guys? We're live. We're trying this. We're gonna see if this works. I have no idea if this is gonna work. It's gonna be laggy. If it's gonna cause problems, I have no idea. So we're trying this. We're testing this to see if this works. We'll see. So right now we are live on Twitch and YouTube. I haven't done this in so long. It took forever to get this all set back up again, and I think it's working. I think we're okay. You're double? Really? What in the hell? Is there like an echo? You have them both on? I don't know. It looks, I mean, everything I'm looking here looks fine. No dropped frames. Everything's giving me 100%. You have both tabs. I can't help you there. I wonder how far behind they are. Oh, now that's cool. I was trying to figure out, why am I drinking black liquid? It's because it's Mountain Dew and the green screen's screwing it up. Look at the lids too. The lid's all jacked up. Makes you wonder if the bottle would just disappear. It does. It does. So weird. Okay. 20 seconds behind on YouTube. Ads popping up on YouTube too. All right, so we're in the middle of the fusion. Yes, the promo started. I've got a couple of promos running right now. This one is the raid promo. It is a new raid promo. It is exactly like the one I ran in December. I thought it was going to be a minimal promo, but it is not. It is a big one. Sinister, welcome. Yeah, no, it's a big promo. I'm kind of pumped about this one. This is much bigger than I expected. Same as before, new accounts have to be a new account, and as long as you use my code, you have to create it on a PC. You have to create it on a PC, and then you can play it on mobile, but you have to create the new account on PC for it to get credit. That's it. And don't go creating second accounts. This is for just new users. Just for new users. For it to count. How about Arsenal destroying Madrid? About them Liverpool. Huh? Huh? This is an exciting year for me. What is raid? It's like it's just pure crack. I'm not allowed to talk about that. I'm not allowed to talk about that. What is raid? Let's figure this out. Trying to see, where are we at? What is going on? So most people waited on Spider until Dungeon Divers was released, which is good. Dungeon Divers was released. Champion Training. We have gear enhancement in 7 hours. Just happy seeing an overrated Stay Humble. I'm fine with that. 100%. Gear enhancement tomorrow morning. Spider is done. I don't want to go any further on Spider. Sand Devil isn't. It's just going to give. We'll skip Sand Devil. If it had crystals or something, maybe. But right now, I just need to finish Dungeon Divers and Champion Training. This is going to be a tough fusion. Going to be a very tough fusion. And I think people are realizing that once they start studying the map. There's no champion chase. And that's not even the biggest problem. The biggest problem is not that there's no champion chase. It's that that I think there's a path is the only way on that you can get there. Let's pull up the calendar. That. There it is. Okay, there's the calendar. We've got you need 400 points to make it work. 400 points to make it work. It's the Heroes Path next weekend is where the extra is. There's also there's nothing with, no, wait, do we have to do that? I thought there was extra 50. Can't see it on the screen. Let's look. So Heroes Path, there's 50 required and then an extra 50. So there's where the extra 50 is. So there's some of the Heroes Path that is going to be required no matter what you're doing. It's going to be tough because, like, you had to skip the first day. So you shouldn't have done anything yesterday because you're just wasting campaign runs and dungeon runs. The only thing you could do yesterday was champ training in the tavern where you're not wasting energy without using the campaigns. So now that we have Dungeon Divers open, finish out Spider, hit champion training. We have Dungeon Divers overlapping with Fire Knight, and then we use all the coins from gear enhancement. This is all straightforward. Then once Saturday hits, we have the first Summon Rush, which is all about the shards. Then we have Classic Green Takedown. That one's fine. Champ Training, Dragon Tournament, and Gear Enhancement 2 are all going to be at the same time. There's a big overlap. Then you have Ice Golem, which you can kind of sit on towards the end because you can overlap it with Gear Enhancement a little bit for the coins. But is there really only 2 Dungeon Divers? But they both coincide with Dragon Tournament and Champ Training. This isn't the big open factor here is Heroes Path. That's what's going to screw everybody up. Is the Heroes Path. I'm assuming that Heroes Path is going to be get artifacts and accessories. So it's going to basically be Dungeon Divers 3 and Summon. Summon champions. You think it'll be Champ Chase or do you think it'll be Summon Chase? Are we going to get points from grabbing champions, or are we going to get points from using shards? Because, or I mean using shards, because it actually says summon champions, not obtain champions or chase champions. I hope it's a champ chase. But even if it's not, I feel like as long as you just do everything, you'll be okay. It's a little bit tougher than we've seen in the past, but then again, I mean, that's coming down to the very end, and you've got a chance with Hero's Path to kind of fill the void, to come in and get what you haven't gotten yet. So I take back what I said. No bitching. This should be pretty simple. I mean, if as long as you're doing it, I think you're gonna be okay. Why did I end up on Doom Tower? Where are we doing? Okay, clan versus clan. Gilded medallions. We want those gilded medallions. Personal rewards got a way to push. But I need to do here. I think my biggest thing right now is just keep grinding champ training. I do nightmare yet? I don't even think I've done the nightmare. I did not. So nightmare. We'll do brutal first, then we'll do nightmare. I hope that's all it is. I hope it's just Hero's Path. Magic. Good. See, HYDRA is done. Keys are finished for HYDRA. I think I've still got one more CHIMERA key, but that we've got another day on. Doom Tower still 6 days. Still, I've been grinding as much of the arena as I possibly can without pissing away too many gems on reopening tickets and stuff, because still that's the last thing for Romantu, is taking one more of the I have 9 of 10 at 10 in the Great Hall. That's the last thing necessary. Champs you get from using the promo, like, I don't know. What do we get from using it the last time? Wasn't it it was last time it was Rectum Death and somebody else. It was Rectum Death. This time I don't think it is. I think it's Light. What's his name? It's not Rectum Death. That was a really good pull. He is, I think he's got Light in his name. Let's do, I think I have him here. I think he has Light in his, is that who it is? Is it Lightsworn? I have a feeling this is who it is. I think it's Lightsworn, but I haven't done it yet. I haven't downloaded and created a new account to test it out to see who we're getting. They just pop up, get the ninja champion. Can you get ninja on this too? Because it's a new account. Is that one of the, I wonder if, isn't there a ninja? Isn't there a ninja promo code? Oh, hell. Did somebody download it? Sammy, completing the tutorial. Is it Rector? Do you get Rector Drath? Or is it Lightsworn? Or what happened here? Did this just lock up? I think it locked up. That sucks because I was using, it was live. Let's see. Quintus. Still want Quintus. All right. I can tell you since it's been a very long while since I've been focused on live arena. I'm still doing it every day just for the advanced quest, but it's not as exciting now that it's no longer necessary for like whatever campaign or missions that we've got. They just didn't update the graphics. What promo code are you gonna use for first champion? There's Monkey King available, which is the other one in there that they're promoting. There's Monkey King available. There's got to be another one too. I get rid of Marius, Odin. Do I get rid of? I'm getting rid of Arbiter. And he took the bait. Please. No stone skin. And this will be an easy win. No stone skin. Is anybody using Fabian? Has anybody built Fabian? The Lord Entertainer. I haven't done anything yet. Supreme 6. Supreme Guild. That's still available? That is... shoot. Gotta remember not to use any bad words. Shoot. Dag nabbit. Gosh darn it. Supreme 6. I need to remember that. There is... nothing here until we can unlock something. Still feel like we can win this. Come on. Come on. Well, at least Odin burn it. And this is letting me get my uses out of the way. Never mind. Dang it. Come on. Supreme 6. That'll be the one we push. Supreme Gallic. That would have been the promo code to use for the free-to-play challenge. I don't think we were allowed, or that wasn't available yet. I don't think that was that wasn't a new code when it started. Hey, come here real quick.
Good night.
Love you. Will she take you?
She's asleep.
Wake her up. It wasn't available to start, that's right. Okay. He did it. Let's do here. We'll do Marius. Grab a Helicat last. Okay. Obviously, we're getting rid of our Mons. Do not pick Teox. Do not pick Teox. Don't pick Teox. Don't do it. Ah, love it. Now, no stone skin. No stone skin. Please, no stone skin. Two. Shoot. At least we got Black Revive on the monkey. And there's no revivers. So as long as they don't wipe me out, I'll be in good shape. Do it. Okay. Just take out lady. And there it is. All right, there's my win. And live arena's done. Let's do perception. We're gonna open. We'll do quick. Oh wait, let's do quick craft. We'll do 10. Anything? Speed, keep, and crit damage. That I'm gonna sell. I don't want to keep it. All right. 5 tag teams. I'm trying to get the daily stuff done first, and that way I can go into try to finish. I would like to finish off both champ training and dungeon divers before the end of the stream. Will that be possible? Do not know. It's a question. It's not one I have the answer to. Guess we just have to find out. Man. Let's see. What else going on? I don't know. Is anybody, I brought this up the other night, but is anybody watching Mobland? Because I am absolutely loving it. There's like a break right now. All my shows are on hiatus. it seems like now we have, let's see, Moblands running, and I'm still watching. I haven't finished it yet, but I still want to. Is what is it? Bondsman with 7 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. Mobland is, I think, Paramount Plus. I think. And yeah, and Bondsman is on Amazon Prime, but I think Mobland's Paramount Plus, and I am loving it. Yes, absolutely loving it. It feels like, this is dumb to say because I don't even really think this is, it's such a stupid way to put it, but it feels like a better modern Peaky Blinders, kind of. I wouldn't compare it to like The Sopranos at all. It is straight mob, you know, but I like Tom Hardy. He is just so quick, and there's only been 2 episodes out, and in 2 episodes time, there are so many people that you have to hate, like that you just despise. And I adore Helen Mirren. Oh, Helen Mirren. And she is absolutely awful. You want to just, you know, smother her with a pillow. Like, her character is stick or twist. Oh, she's just disgusting. Just a disgusting creature. Can tell she's going to be the most hated character on that show. Ugh. It's bad. Can't think of, and there's only been 2 episodes, so maybe we'll come around and start liking her again. But I haven't disliked a character in a show this much, this quickly, since Carl on The Walking Dead. Yes. Carl on The Walking Dead. The only other character in it was a movie though, not a TV show, is Katniss Everdeen. God, I hate her. Just, ugh. Just bad. Which sucks because it's Helen Mirren. You're not supposed to dislike Helen Mirren. Yes. Wait. 2 more. Any here I want to tackle right away? To do those 2. Do we want this? Do we want to go this route? Let's go Chalka. I want to see Chalka the Blind. And then we'll let it 15-minute refresh. And then we'll come in deep. I haven't seen a single episode of Severance. Apple TV, it's like I do it once a year, and then I'll watch everything that's on there until my month's done. You okay? Sorry. What time do you need up? Okay. Sorry, why don't you close that door so you don't have to hear me? I know. But I think you need sleep more than you want to hear me. There's a new raid promo if you want to download the game, create a new account. Love you. Good night. Don't be up TikToking it up. Uh-huh. Haha. I won't tell you what she just told me. What was I gonna say? Oh no. I got Apple. What did I get Apple Pay or Apple TV the last time for? I wanted to see. Oh, I know what I did. I did the crappy thing. I created a new account, did like a 7-day free trial, and then canceled it. That was just to watch the. Was it the Gorge? The Pit? The Hole? The something? The Valley? The Grand Canyon? The something? Big hole in the ground? Weird creatures coming out of it? Gorge. Was it the Gorge? Yeah. It had Tom Cruise Light and Furiosa. That's who it was. I can't look at that dude and not think of Boy Meets World. That's just, he looks like a grown-up, whatever that guy's name was. I don't remember the actor who played Boy Meets World, but that's what he reminds me of. And I can't get past it. There's an ad here. I wish you could see it. There's an ad on the YouTube page for me, and it says, "Meet Ukrainian women ready to connect." And connect with Ukrainian beauties. Discover love and romance. Sponsored. And the picture is like if you took it's like a 60-year-old woman, heavily filtered, with, they dropped in what looks like, it's not, it kind of looks like the love child of, oh my God, what's her name? The lead singer of No Doubt. What was her name? Shoot. Well, she was married to Gavin Rossdale. Gwen Stefani. Her face looks like a it's the love child of Jennifer Lawrence and Gwen Stefani. Yes. And it looks like a heavily filtered 60-year-old woman. Not that there's anything wrong with a 60-year-old woman, but it's not exactly what I would consider like meet Ukrainian women ready to connect. And just in case you think I'm, see, Jennifer Lawrence, Gwen Stefani, and it looks like it could be a young photo of Hillary Clinton that has been heavily modified and photoshopped. That's what I'm seeing. But I mean, that's a country that is war torn right now. So, not saying it. I'm not complaining, and I'm not making fun of her, but that is definitely an AI photo. That is attempting to appeal to a lot of different people. How do you do that in AI? Like, what's the parameters? What do you tell AI at that point? We'll come back to this. We got one more to do. Else. Doom Tower will wait 2 stages in. We'll do 2 quick stages. I haven't done Curse City. I've been lazy as hell for the last, I think, ever since Friday morning when the HellHades free to play thing ended. Ever since then, I've been completely unmotivated to get anything done other than the bare minimum. I didn't get anything done Saturday. I didn't get on my main raid account until 35 minutes before reset for the day. That was the first time I got on for the day. And I never do that. Like, I'm always on, but it was just a busy weekend. And then yeah, I've just been behind on everything. I haven't done. I used my clan boss keys every day. That's about it. And I think my son has an Illust hoodie that is like Mountain Dew green. I think I'm gonna wear that. I wanna wear that for a stream and see if we can't just make me a head, just a floating head. Okay, cursed is done. Three glyphs. What do we need? What hasn't been glyphed here at the top? What is unglyphed to date? Here we go. We'll just get her out of the way. Do 3. Done. Okay. Ooh, we earned a gifted sub. Sammy reached level 10. Thank you. How's our Man2 progress? I'm on the last mission. I need those. I need it to get. I'm at 7. I need to go to 8. I need 8, 9, and 10. I think I've basically resigned to the fact that I will not have it done before Doom Tower resets. And Doom Tower resets in 6 days. And then after that, it'll take me 12 days to get back to floor 112 to 120. So I have 18 days to take Void Accuracy to level 10. 18 days. I'm playing a lot. I'm using all of my daily clan or my daily arena tickets. I'm just not spending any gems in the process. I've got a lot of gems that just I'm not using them. What do we have here? What else was it? Doom Tower. I'm gonna let this. Actually, we could just do 3 of these. We'll just do 3 here real fast just to get this stuff done. Then I can come back and use my keys on auto climb at a later time. Like, I can do it in the morning. In the background. See? I can do it in the background in the morning while I do it in the background in the morning while I work on upgrades. There it is. Some refills in Centranos. I know. Just too lazy. Dragalos, welcome on the YouTube side of things. Gotta remember that there's a YouTube chat going on at the same time. what I should do. We have gear enhancement. I should try to put together my block damage team. That's what I need to do. I want to build that time. I've got Helicath. That's what I need to do. I need to set up my 2 towers in near speeds to Helicath. And put together, I want to put together a undamageable, is that even a thing? A block damage 100% coverage team. I don't even know what I'm going to use it for. This will be the time to build it. I need 3 of them at very similar speeds. Is this ready? 2 minutes. Of keys. We'll do 1 of each. Let's see what else is going on. I've got on the gearhead sides of things, let's see, I've got 2 sponsorships running. FlashArc, who I've talked about before. FlashArc, I think are going to, this is kind of exciting. FlashArc, as I've got right now, we had about 3-4 months ago. Well, let's just go back to the summer. So last summer, we were building the S10. We were finishing the RSX. The Z was trying to be completed before Tennessee. And we had the Honda Civic hatch. Those were the 4 projects. So those 4 projects were sitting there. And then the Civic hatch got rod knock. And was like, okay, we'll do a K swap. We'll swap engines. We'll make a video on the K swap. And we just sat it. It sat, parked, got pulled out of the garage, got put in the driveway, and just sat there for months. And that was one project gone. So then we only had the RSX, the Z, and the S10. Those 3. And the Z got finished in Tennessee. It was finished in Tennessee. ZZ Wraps was actually wrapping the wheels in Tennessee the night before the show. So that car got done. And then as soon as it got home from Tennessee, he's like, I'm selling it. And it's like, you got to be kidding me. So he sold the Z. Z was picked up last Wednesday. It's gone. It's out of here. So it's like, okay, we need a new project. He sold the Z. He wants to buy something else. So we sold the Civic, sold the Z. The RSX got finished as well. It was done before Tennessee. I think he's gonna do some stuff to it. He'll make some changes to it. But for the most part, that as a project vehicle is done. It's finished. And then the S10 was finished before Tennessee as well. It's got little stuff. So this year for the Tennessee, this year is just a show year for the S10. I really don't have anything else I need to do to it or want to do to it. It's just we're gonna travel with the truck this year. So there's no projects. Civic's gone, RSX done, S10 done, Z's gone. So my son went Saturday and bought another Miata. So now there's another Miata. So we have the Miata project. At the same time, we're like, well, what else can we do? It's like I have my daily Civic, and that has, every time we make content for the Honda Civic, it does really well because it is a car that everybody has. It's dirt cheap. They're like belly buttons. Everybody either has one or knows somebody with one or has had one, or their neighbor has one. or their daughter or their cousin or their dog. Somebody has a Honda Civic that's similar to that model. And so I said, okay, we got the Civic. Let's do some minor stuff to the Civic this year. We'll turn it into a little bit more. We'll do some cosmetic stuff to the Civic, basically. So put that out there, like, hey, we're looking for anybody that wants to help with the Civic, and we've got a Miata too, and anything that somebody wants to do for the S10. So I think right now a couple of the places that have sponsored videos in the past have stepped up, and it sounds like in the next few weeks I should have a coilover drop kit coming for the Miata, coilover drop kit coming for the Honda, and I think we're gonna put cold air intakes on everything, because the S10 doesn't have a cold air intake yet. So we're gonna throw a cold air intake on the S10, probably the Miata and the Civic too. What's the plan for the Miata? Oh my God. So there's he's got this he's so you know how the Z had negative 22 camber wheels, like crazy camber on the wheels, and everybody hated that car, like really just hated the car. Like you couldn't go anywhere without just people just like, yeah, just like vitriol, like they just despised it. That car brought out the worst in everyone. And generally, it's fun to build a car that people are like, oh, that car is awesome. That looks fun. I like that car. No, for some reason, my son just eats up pissing people off. And that car pissed everybody off, which made it hard to sell, but it made it very, I'm not going to say it's a very viral car, but it was like a virus. Yeah, anytime it's like photos of the car, people just, especially on like Instagram and Facebook and stuff, people just went nuts for it, but not in a good way. It was like in the worst way possible. Well known. The car was known to the point where he went, I think he parted the car out and somebody bought something off of him like 3 states over and was like, are you the Z? And he's like, what? And he's like, yeah, that was mine. Like, oh my God. Like, it's bad. And you take the car places around here, and it would piss me off when people would just hate on it. And I found it entertaining to just kind of like step in, like, oh, what were you saying? Say it again while I'm standing here. Say it again. And it my son, though, he just thought it was entertaining. He loved it. He thought it was hilarious. So he wants to build the Miata the same way but worse. So if the Z was negative, I think it was negative 23, 24, negative 24 maybe. Negative 24 degrees on the wheels. He wants to go negative 30 on the Z. Negative 30. They're gonna, the wheels, they're gonna be like this. Like, I don't even know how. It's gonna look more like, it's gonna look like at the very end of Back to the Future. When Doc says roads, we don't need roads where we're going. That's what the car is going to look like. That's his plan. I don't even know how it's going to happen or how it's going to work, but that's what he wants to do. just to piss people off. That's the only point to any of it. Just to make people upset. He hasn't talked about anything else. Like what he wants to do with anything. I don't know what color he's going to go, or if he's going to go multiple colors. His wife she said that it doesn't matter what he does, but he's putting heart-shaped vents inside the car. They have like little round vents for like the air conditioning. Well, it doesn't have air conditioning, but the little round vents inside the car. And she wants to change them into hearts.
Well, tickle mutterdies. Games with Dustin just resubscribed for 54 months. Woo, 54 months is a long time. I am out of jokes at this point. Insert witty comment here.
54 months. Dustin, I think it's time that we sit down and have a talk. I think it's run its course. We either need to go to counseling or Hippie Man, welcome. We either need to go to counseling, or you need to give me your truck. Love you, Dustin. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing with the Miata. I don't know. I think we're gonna lower it soon with whatever coilover kit we can get, which is fine. But that coilover kit it'll probably be temporary, because I think he wants to put what brand is it? Static Bridge? No. There's an old discontinued. There's a discontinued set of coils that he wants to get for it, because he can drag it so low. I like 14 inches of suspension travel. At my house, it's more like 1.4 millimeters of suspension travel. If you get in the car and your teeth have not been chipped by the time you arrive at your destination, the car's got too much suspension travel. Yeah, I don't know what he's gonna do. Right now, though, the car looks stock. It looks very nice. It's in decent shape, to the point where I would just keep it. But now I'm looking at it, like he brought it over and my wife went for a ride with him, and I'm like, hey, you hit speed bumps at 30 and it's like I ran over a pothole. See, if I hit a speed bump at 30 in my truck, I would probably lose a speed bump at 30 in my truck. It would probably total it. That's not a joke. I guarantee it would total the truck. It would probably get hung up on the speed bump. It would fall apart. The truck would completely explode. How much does it cost to stop ads? I think $100. Yeah, my oil pan will be gone. I actually know the oil pan on the truck's up there pretty far. I've got cross members. I think I would end up, a cross member would get jacked to the point that it would probably bend the frame. The loot box would explode. I think that whole truck, I don't know. There's so much rust under that thing. It's not the most effective truck at all. So we get the Miata, And I'm like, get in it, get in it. I'm trying to get the wife in the car. And I was like, yeah, it's good. Just, you know, what do you think? Because we've had Miatas. We've got a lot of Miatas. And she's drove them before. And, you know, and I'm like, do you know how much fun this would be? Like, this would be so nice just to get one of these. And so I could put air ride on it. That way, when we go to get out of it, we could lift that thing up to get out. Because I can't. I like roll. Getting in and out of a lowered Miata for me it's not fun. Dustin, watching me get in and out of a Miata, it's kind of like, do you remember when we were kids and you had Weebles? It's like the Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. It's kind of like that. You had a Road King. We were just talking about that because I never had. All I've ever had was, I only had cafe racers and narrow bikes, and my last one was an XLH. I had a hardtail Sportster. Everything was small, but I used to ride my dad's Springer, and that thing was awful. Like, I do not do well on a big bike. But yeah, get me in and out of a Miata, it's like a Weeble. It's not good. Did not work out well. But I still love them. And they're fun once you've kind of like sardined yourself in them. And what's worse is my son's almost 6 foot tall. I don't know how he fits in them because I'm small. Like, it's not that big a deal for me to get into a Miata. It's just the fact that my knees are jacked, and I kind of have to roll out of them and then use the car to climb back up when they're lowered. So if I put an air kit on it, then I can just raise the car, not to make it easier, but to raise the car so I can get out of it. That's my plan. Is airlift me in and out. And she thought that was funny. She's like, so we're basically going to get, what did she call it? It was like a Craftmatic adjustable Miata. That's what she said I want. You ground the foot pegs, all the footboards. My last bike, I had a set of, they were Samson, they had long guns, big guns. I think they were big guns. Is that what it was called? Big guns 2, long pipes. And when you would lean to the right, the pipes would drag, and I had the whole bottom of those pipes were squared off because they hung down low enough that if you turned right, the pipes drug. You just drug the pipes. But I didn't have, I had pegs. I took forward controls off of it because I wanted a narrow, tight bike. So I pulled everything back. You had straight pipes. Well, those were the big guns are straight pipes. They're just big. And I took the inner compression rings out, and I had a set of what were they? We took the compression rings out of the pipes to just run straight open, but they were big and long, and then I had no back pressure, and it was like above 4th gear. It was awful. So we put a set of velocity cones. We put velocity cones in. Missed my motorcycle. But at the same time, I miss having knees that... come on. Can I kill him before he has a chance? Nope. Damn it. That sucks. Didn't see it was Mr. Cheese. God. So anyway, that's what we want. I want a Miata. I want a Craftmatic adjustable Miata on air so I can lift it up to where I can get out and not look like I'm on my 15th beer every time I get out of the car. Because I literally have to just roll out of them now. Even the Miata that's stock, getting in and out of it is a task that is not the prettiest. It's definitely not a pretty task. If I'm Mr. Cheese, where is Mr. Cheetles? Anti-cheese, here it is. Let's do this one. God. So I think what I'm gonna do is next year, the plan is sell the S10. Once we get through this year of this year's shows and Borderlands 4 is released, I think once... Can I win this one? No. We'll do it anyway. Once Borderlands 4 is released, I think I'll dump the truck. We'll make a year's worth of content on it and then unload the truck and pick up a Craftmatic adjustable Miata. That's the plan. It definitely change. We'll see. It's funny because I'm like, see, we pick up a Miata, we can we can take like date nights and go out in the car, and my wife's like, I don't mind riding in the truck. Like, I will ride in the truck. Yeah, it's, you say that now. There is no air conditioning in that thing, and it is the roughest ride on the planet. And you hear every noise it makes from it's just everything. Everything about that truck is just scary. It's just scary. You hear the tires inside the fender wells the whole time. I don't want to have to hear her complain about how horrible the truck is the whole time we're driving it. She's like, no. We'll take it. We can take the truck. Your truck has massaging seats. Mine has no massaging seats. There are 0 massaging seats in my truck. I need more shit to drink. How did we lose? Odin, Marius. It was a good team. Okay, so that's... Are we only at 66? God, it's gonna take forever. Alright, so fighting 5 classic arenas, that is done. Are we? Oh, okay, we finished this out today. We're good to go. 7 campaign runs, 4 accessory attempts. But what is the pass? What do we have? Boots to level 8. Stats. Speed. Are there any? Yes. 8. Forge pass done. Level magic champions in the campaign. We gotta do 7 campaign runs. We need to do magic champions. 7 to 4. Nope. 3. Okay. We need 7 runs in the campaign. Here's 1. Bourbon is good. Scotch is also. That's what I should do. I need to go get a drink. Let's get through this. That's 1. Need at least 4 super raids. Because these are each worth 2. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get something to drink. I shall return. What we got here? Good. It's been a while. It's been a long time since I've had extra stout. My son went. God, those are small bottles. It's not even 12-ounce bottles. 11-ounce bottles. What the hell? My son went. Where'd he go? He went to Oh, they went to, there's a big grocery store in Cincinnati. He went down there just recently and brought me back a 6-pack of Guinness Extra Stout because I was complaining that I was out of Guinness. He's like, I couldn't remember if you prefer stout or draft. I was like, thought you were my son. Apparently not. But I'll drink it. It's good. Haven't had it in a long time. Okay, so where are we at? 2100. We're getting there. Champion training. We got to be getting close. We're close on that as well. There's campaign, and we got daily stuff done. Stuff's going fast. Just knocking it out. Knocking it out. Free. Sacrifice. Let's knock the next one out. We'll do 40. We'll use chickens. We'll upgrade. And more food. I have so many 5-star. How much 5-star food do we have? 1, 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, 19, 22 5-star food that we're just sitting on. That's craziness. 100 gems. I don't have anything that I want to take to 6 stars though. All right. So good. So much better with Bailey's. That's what this is. This is that make me happy. Just think, well, this is about the time I'm usually sitting down setting the stream up. That was a good run. Rank, no. Let's get rid of the 1-star junk. Got so many mystery shards. I may as well kind of slow this down. We don't get any points for farming food. So we'll just burn the 1-stars here for a while. At least till we're down to about 1,000 mystery shards. It's always good to keep about 1,000 mystery shards, just in case you get into a bind for Summon Rush. With faction wars hard, you might need to build new champs. True. When did faction wars hard release? This is sad. But wasn't it supposed to come out with the last update? Did it? Or is it coming with community weeks? Not yet. Okay. I didn't think so, but I felt like it did, and I forgot. Where are we at personal rewards wise? Need to get it to at least 300,000 to get those 75 gilded medallions. Maybe I will run Sand Devil just for the clan versus clan points, if nothing else. That's a reason. That's the reason to run Sand Devil, just for the personal points. I think I'm going to sign up for this Ukrainian Beauties Love and Romance and get me a Gwen Stefani Sugar Mommy. A Gwen Sugar Mommy. Stefani. Yes. 1551. Double check the tariffs before you do it. What are the tariffs on mail order brides? I feel like that would be fine. Especially if, oh wait, I think I might have to go with a Russian bride because there's no tariffs on Russia. So sad that we have to say that. Okay, are we almost? There? Nope, we're there. All right. Back to campaign. Let's do arena since it refreshed first. Good stuff. Oh, come on. There we go. What was that? Mythical. Too bad. Good deal. What else? Is there anything else going on? Not joking. Gwen Stefani is still on this other screen. Every time I look over to check the YouTube chat, she's staring at me. She's like, I'm just looking for love. Don't you want to meet Ukrainian women ready to connect? They're ready. They need some connection. Is that Chris Hemsworth dressed as He-Man? They're not doing... That's got to be a Reddit thing. There's no way that's real. Is Chris Hemsworth gonna be He-Man? Or is that an AI thing? It's gotta be AI. I don't know. Definitely AI, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, that's definitely AI. Still looks good though. I would definitely watch Chris Hemsworth as He-Man in a heartbeat. But that's just so contrite. You need it can't be him. I think I told you guys that at some point last year. I think it was Christmas time when I was just going through and bored watching movie after movie, and I rewatched the original He-Man. You know what? I think I did that. It wasn't last year. Well, I guess it probably was last year, but it was when the He-Man promo came for Raid. That's when I watched the original He-Man movie, and I'd forgotten about it completely, about how bad it was. And I mean, it was awful. Dolph Lundgren as He-Man. God, that was a terrible movie. Would almost watch anyone as He-Man. Anyone has got to be better than that. It was Jesus. Foo boy. That was something special. What did I watch this week? I watched Nicholas Gallet. Who the hell is that? That's not even a name I've ever even heard of. What is he from? The Idea of You? Oh, he was the... Okay. I know him. Big tall guy. There's no way he can be He-Man. Come on. That's stupid. Yeah. British actor. Looks like he's... First look revealed. Who are they? Jared Leto as Jared Leto as Skeletor? Come on. Come on. Liam Neeson as He-Man. Did you have you seen Liam Neeson in Leslie Nielsen's role? They're remaking The Naked Gun. They're remaking The Naked Gun with Liam Neeson as Frank. And it looks so terrible in the best way possible. Frank Drebin will be Liam Neeson. There's so many movies I would love for them to remake. Naked Gun is not one of them. Yeah, Naked Gun is not one of them. All right, let's see. Is that it? One more. Can we beat this one? We can beat this. Not gonna lie, I'm totally rabbit holing it here. I was watching the He-Man trailer and a video popped up after He-Man of a girl in... Well, that's a bust. Stupid. God, I just wasted 3 minutes. That was so stupid. It was, God. I feel dumber having watched that. You got to recast a movie with a new actor. Die Hard. Who and explain. Oh, shit. Who are you going to replace Bruce Willis for Die Hard? Who could play John McClane now? Like, who would be a young John McClane? I think my brain froze. Can you even do that? Can you replace John McClane? Queen Latifah, and here's why. No. Jake Gyllenhaal. You have to give Jake Gyllenhaal credit where credit is due. I feel like he played Dalton. Yes, Jake Gyllenhaal has Dalton in Roadhouse, the remake. I feel like that movie was done so well, and it didn't take away from Patrick Swayze's Dalton at all. That was excellent. What it missed, what the new Roadhouse missed, was Sam Elliott. That was the component to the Roadhouse remake that I felt was completely missing. Was Sam Elliott's character from the original. That's what we needed. But that was great. I love that movie. I probably seen it 6 times. When we get bored at the office and we just put movies on, and there's nothing else to watch, that's been played over multiple times, is the new Roadhouse. And I hate Conor McGregor almost as much as I hate Carl from The Walking Dead. And it's still a good movie. It's still a good movie. Let's see. I'm still trying to figure out who I would replace Bruce Willis with. Then again, though, if somebody said, "Hey, we're gonna make a new John Wick movie, but it's not gonna be Keanu," who would you create a standalone character? Jaime Lannister from Game of Thrones. Oh, I wouldn't go that route. I hated his character. Sister Fister. That's all I can think of. Jaime Lannister was Sister Fister. I didn't want him to win. He isn't someone I ever wanted to win. Damn. Who would I say for Bruce Willis? John McClane. Who's got that kind of like just dirty grit cop feel? Like, and what's so funny is Bruce Willis in Die Hard. If you've ever seen any documentaries on Die Hard, no one wanted Bruce Willis to play that part because at the time, the only thing he was in was Moonlighting. That was it. He was the goofy dude from Moonlighting. David Spade. I feel like if I have, I'll get it. There's gotta be. You know, the more I think about it, I could honestly see Jake Gyllenhaal. I kind of could. I feel like I could see Jake Gyllenhaal in that part. What was the movie where he played a cop? That was what was that movie? Night Watch? No. End of Watch. End of Watch. There's some actors though that and what's funny is it doesn't need to be like an action star, because when Bruce Willis was in Die Hard, he was kind of a goofy character. He wasn't even he wasn't a big deal. He wasn't big. He was just relentless. Recast Joey on Friends. Stephen Miller. Paul Rudd. Now, see, for me, I feel like they did recast Stephen Miller, and it was, or they did recast Joey, and it was Jake Johnson. Jake Johnson played Joey on New Girl. That's how I felt like it was. Max Greenfield was Matt Schwimmer, and Jake Johnson was David Schwimmer, and Jake Johnson was Joey. Rob Riggle. I cannot imagine him in a serious role. Has he ever played a serious character? You know, I think I've got my answer. I think if I was going to recast, if I was trying to make a movie that I felt would do well, and I wanted to recast Die Hard, and I wanted to pick a character that could play John McClane, and I wanted to go a little bit more towards a harder side with somebody that could make the deadpan lines. I've put a lot of thought into this. Seriously, a lot of thought. John Bernthal. That's my final answer. John Bernthal. That's who it is. John Bernthal remakes Die Hard as John McClane. And I feel like it's that perfect. He can be funny if he needs to be, yet it's hard enough. He's a hard enough character that you could take that in a direction where, yeah, John Bernthal from Punisher and Walking Dead. John Bernthal. Mic drop. That's who it would be for me. John Bernthal, in all seriousness, he remakes Val Kilmer for John McClane. No. See, that's another one. Like, if you were going to remake Tombstone, if you were remaking Tombstone, who would play Doc Holliday? And if you what was that movie? Wyatt Earp. If you've ever seen the movie Wyatt Earp, and it's the one that has Dennis Quaid as Doc Holliday. Jesus Christ, that movie's awful. Brad Pitt as John McClane. Do you know what movie is with Brad Pitt is so underrated? It's the one that just came out. It's not that old, where he's an assassin on a train. What the hell movie is that? It's got a whole bunch of people in it. That was so good. What the hell movie was that? Was it just called Bullet Train? That was a good movie, if that's what it was. That was good. Steven Seagal is John McClane. Are you talking Steven Seagal like Above the Law Steven Seagal, where he could see his own dick when he went to the bathroom? Or are we talking Steven Seagal now, who looks like Elvis Presley in the late years? Ethan Hawke as Doc Holliday. See, there's straight to DVD Seagal, where they have to subtitle what he says because everything there's certain movies where there's some really bad straight to DVD Steven Seagal's where they had to subtitle him, or they voiced over. They had somebody else do the voiceover because you couldn't understand anything Marble Mouth said. Like there's some bad ones. What was I doing? Completely forgot what I was doing here. So this is all done. Let's do horse. Rob Lowe as Doc Holliday. See, there's certain characters. There's certain characters that I feel should be just retired. And that's probably one of them. Doc Holliday. For me, there are certain things, like as much as I think Bernthal could replay John McClane will always be Bruce Willis in my mind. For me, there is only one Joker, and it's Heath Ledger. Even though as a kid, it was, you know, I grew up a different, it was Heath Ledger. Heath Ledger as the Joker. John McClane is Bruce Willis. Val Kilmer is Doc Holliday. There's just a few characters that transcend. Like, you cannot, no one can play it better. Like, you cannot redo it. And I don't say that just because Val Kilmer's dead and it's so raw right now. It's just because you can't. It's a masterclass. Same with let's see who else. Leonard Nimoy as Spock. Yeah. Although Quinto did a good job. But then again, I really wasn't a Star Wars guy. That wasn't my favorite. And when they put, like, they redid it with Zachary Quinto, and that stuff didn't bother me as much. Jason Statham. As McClane. Kind of, Jason Statham and Bruce Willis are kind of interchangeable. They have that bald guy energy. You know what I mean? Like, they just own it. He is the British Bruce Willis. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently some things you can't just change. Where's... Okay. Uh-oh. We're getting there. Champion training. Oh, we're almost done. Then we have Dungeon Divers. Zachary Quinto can suck it. You don't like Zachary Quinto? He doesn't bother me at all. Chris Pine in the role of young Captain Kirk didn't bother me at all. Zachary Quinto. He was in, what's the movie that they based it on? Not The Fireman. What was that? Nosferatu? What was that? It was a TV series based on a book. And I read the books. Oh, I read the book. It was a book that they made into a TV series. I never saw the series. I wanted to, I just never got around to watching it. was the show called? I gotta look it up now. I can't remember the name of the book. I can't remember the name of the series. I've never seen it before, but everyone said it was really good, and I can't see him playing the part. What the hell was the show called? I think he was in it. I can't remember the name of the book, let alone the show. Maybe it wasn't him. I swear it was him. The book, Nosferatu. Was that the name of it? That wasn't the name of the book, but was that the name of the show? It was. That was the TV show. He played Charlie Manx, the serial killer. Oh, it was him. On AMC. I haven't seen it before. I haven't seen it, but it's based on a book. And it's such a weird book. It's about a girl who has the ability to she rides a bicycle. And when she gets on the bicycle, she crosses dimensions. She switches dimensions. And Charlie Manx, the Zachary Quinto character, is a dimension shifter as well. That can change between dimensions. What the hell book is that from? Who wrote that? It is. I feel like it's whoever wrote The Fireman. Wrote The Fireman. Joe Hill. Is it Joe Hill? It might be. It is. And the book was Nosferatu. Yeah, it's Joe Hill, and he wrote the book Nosferatu. I didn't think that was the name of the book, but apparently it is the book. Yeah. For The Fireman, if you've never heard of it, it was supposed to be this great novel. Won a bunch of awards. People always talk about it, and I did not like it. And it takes a lot for me not to like a book. And I did not like The Fireman. And they talked about making it a TV series or a movie, and they never did. I did not like The Fireman. Nosferatu was good. It was very Dean Koontz. Whereas The Fireman tried way too hard. Fireman was such a weird movie, or a weird book. It's about these people who it's a reality where people have they spontaneously combust. It's like an epidemic. And they just like burst into flames. No one knows why. They can't do anything about it, and it's like they're it's an epidemic, and they're like burning things down, and people are afraid of what they call, I can't remember, they call them something. They're like fire starters, and they start smoking and all this weird shit, and they're afraid of them. And when people become combustible, they like separate them. And there's this guy known as the Fireman who can make himself catch fire. He's like a good guy for the bad guys, and there's this like island for people who are afraid they're gonna catch fire or whatever, and they're trying to get to it, and it turns out it's not a real island. It's just where it's like the government trying to trap people, and they're deporting them or killing. It's just a weird book. I didn't hate it. I just didn't love it. That's Joe Hill. And I think I read The Fireman after Nosferatu because I liked Nosferatu because it was very Dean Koontz. It was good Dean Koontz, not bad Dean Koontz. There's two different kinds of Dean Koontz novels. There's some really good Dean Koontz, and there's some really bad Dean Koontz. And the Nosferatu was good, but The Fireman was a skippable one. I didn't do anything for me. Yeah, Zachary Quinto was in the TV series, the Nosferatu TV series, but I never saw it. What movie would be, what's a hard movie to remake? What's a really hard movie to remake besides Die Hard? There's definitely some movies that shouldn't be remade. I got one for you. I got a good one. Here's a movie I would love to see recast today. Rocky Horror Picture Show. Pulp Fiction's another good one. But let's do Rocky Horror. Who would you have? Because some of the characters in the original Rocky Horror, I mean, you got Tim Curry, Barry Bostwick, Susan Sarandon as Janet. Who would play Frankenfurter? Who would be a sweet transvestite? That is definitely a movie that could not be remade, should not be remade, and they did remake it. There was a remake of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Not like a play or a musical. I mean a movie. A remade movie. Who would it be? Who could play Tim Curry's character? Chris Hemsworth would be a good Rocky. That's a good. Chris Hemsworth could be Rocky. Meatloaf is Eddie. Who would we change that to? This is the kind of shit that just sends me down a hole. Let's do. Honestly, now that I think about it, Jack Black as Eddie would be perfect. Jack Black as Eddie is perfect. I'm thinking Jared Leto as Frankenfurter. Jared Leto as Frankenfurter. Janet. Who has that kind of uptight? Yeah, Jared Leto, Jack Black. Let's do Natasha Lyonne as Magenta. This is my casting. Natasha Lyonne as Magenta. We have O'Brien. Richard O'Brien was Riff Raff. Zendaya as Janet. See, for me, Janet has to be like so uptight. Needs to be, because I don't think of Susan Sarandon as being Janet, but you've got to go back to the beginning, and I feel like if they're going to do it, Janet would have to be a character, would have to be an actress that you wouldn't think would play Janet. Would have to be like oh god, what's her name? Shoot. What is her name? Ashley Tisdale. Ashley Tisdale as Janet. That's what I'm going with. Ashley Tisdale as Janet. And Brad would be what's his name? Who played Spider-Man? Not Zendaya's boyfriend. Not that Spider-Man. Who was the last Spider-Man? Who's the other Spider-Man? It was Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield as Brad. Ashley Tisdale as Janet. Jack Black as Eddie. I'm giving that one to Sammy. Jared Leto as Frankenfurter, which works because he can sing. Jack Black can sing. Ashley Tisdale can sing. I think we're on to something here. I'm probably pretty sure that that Andrew Garfield can sing. Let's just pretend he can sing. And they could all play those parts. Who else? Riff Raff. We still need Richard O'Brien's part. Sydney Sweeney as Janet. All right. I'll allow it. I will allow it. Just to be able to see her at the end of the film. For the swimming pool scene. And I want to see her sing Touch a Touch a Touch Me. What else? Richard O'Brien. That's a tough one. Zachary Quinto as Riff Raff. That's what we're doing. Zachary Quinto as Riff Raff. This is my casting. Who else is in that movie? Columbia. Anna de Armas as Columbia. And I think that's it. Is there anybody else in it? Dr. Scott. That one. Let's have Bruce Willis play Dr. Scott. That's mean. Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey is Dr. Scott. God, that is some great casting right there. Somebody write that down because we need to get on that. That is a movie I would watch. That is a musical that I could get behind. Jared Leto singing Sweet Transvestite is perfection. Sydney Sweeney is Janet, though. That is a visual that I will. Let's just be honest. That's a visual I'll enjoy for quite a while. Pulp Fiction. Was that what you're talking about? Pulp Fiction. Vincent Vega in Pulp Fiction was John Travolta. Who could play? You look back on that now, and that's so funny. He was bitching about a $5 milkshake. He obviously has never been to Steak and Shake. They're like $7 milkshakes now at Steak and Shake. John Travolta. Vincent Vega. I feel like he could put almost anybody in there. Uma Thurman. Who would play a mob boss's wife? I think we change things up a little bit. This is okay, this is where I'm gonna go with this. Let's make Jules and Vincent Vega. We're gonna go. I'm really going out there with this. But you gotta hear this out. We're gonna go. This is because this would make some money. Okay, Jules and Vincent are gonna be Eminem and 50 Cent. Just gotta hear where I'm going with this. Eminem and 50 Cent as Jules and Vincent. Eminem playing Vincent, obviously. 50 Cent as Jules. Then we go with Tom Hardy as Marcellus Wallace. Marcellus Wallace is Tom Hardy. Butch and Fabby. Butch and Fabby are gonna be Brad Pitt and Anna Darmas. Anna Darmas and as Fabby, because I think that's perfect. And Butch, who did I just say? I lost my own train of thought. I haven't got to Mia yet. Who did I say for Butch? Anna Darmas is Fabby. And who did I just say? I had it. Who was going to be Butch? It was... Did I say Brad Pitt? I didn't say Brad Pitt. Or did I say Brad Pitt? I feel like I'm talking myself into Brad Pitt as Butch. I could see that though. The Wolf, Robert Downey Jr. as the Wolf. Mia Wallace. Remember, Eminem's playing Vincent. So that means Vincent, Eminem has to take Mia out for dinner after getting back from Amsterdam. So it's Eminem, and I'm thinking Eminem from 8 Mile. But we'll give him long hair. He's going to take out Tom Hardy's wife. And Tom Hardy's the scariest dude in the movie. Who would Tom Hardy be married to as Mia Wallace? It would be... See, this is fun. I could do this all day. The deep one. I need to think about this. Wallace. It's gotta be the right age too, though. Just use the chickens. Get these things moving forward. Mia Wallace. Married to Tom Hardy. She's got to be hot. She can't be too old. You don't want her too young either. Jennifer Lawrence. That's it. It's Jennifer Lawrence as Mia Wallace. Jennifer Lawrence being taken out by Eminem. I like this. This is getting good. Who else do we have? We need Jimmy. Quentin Tarantino's character. Who do Vincent Vega and Jules Winfield take to Jimmy's house? Because they shot Marvin in the face in the back of the car. It would be, and we have, this is Eminem and 50 Cent. They call the Wolf to come over and fix the problem at Jimmy's house. And the Wolf is Robert Downey Jr. But we need Jimmy. Jimmy is going to be... It's got to be kind of goofy. Got it. This is going to blow your mind. Is... What the hell? It's, No, that won't work. We need better. Sean Hayes. We're going with Sean Hayes. For Jimmy Dix, Jimmy Dimmick, Dimmick, Jimmy Dix, Jimmy was Jimmy. I can't remember his last name. Oh, Bill Hader. Okay, I've got a better spot for Bill Hader. Let's do. Oh, this is good. Bill Hader and Olivia Wilde as Honey Bunny and I don't remember what his name was in the show. It was Amanda Plummer and Tim Roth. Tim Roth, his character is Bill Hader, where he says garçon, and she comes over and she says garçon means boy. And then Amanda Plummer's character, yes. Bill Hader. Who did I say? I'm forgetting who I already had. Bill Hader and who did I say was... Yeah, I'm sticking with Sean Hayes for Jimmy. Bill Hader as Eli Roth's character with, who did I say? Olivia Wilde. Yes, Olivia Wilde as Honey Bunny. Who else do we have? Zed. Put anybody in it, Zed. Let's make Keanu Reeves be the geek. Think. The only one left is Eric Stoltz and who was it? Rosanna Arquette. Eric Stoltz and Rosanna Arquette, which was come on, Lance. Help me out, Lance. Jody. Lance and Jody. Got a perfect one. Captain Coons. Captain Coons was Christopher Walken. I had this watch in my ass for 6 months. I've got to go with Jared Leto for Eric Stoltz. So the next time I bring some fucked up poopa to your house, then I'll do the shot. And Rosanna Arquette, trippy, man. See, I wanted to say Fairuza Balk, but she's so old right now. We need a younger actress with Jared Leto. I got it. Because I love them as... We're going to go with Margot Robbie. Margot Robbie as Jodie. Jared Leto as Lance. And so Christopher Walken, Captain Coons. Is that who it was? Captain Coons is Christopher Walken. Had this watch up my ass. 6 months. This was your daddy's watch. See, this is the kind of stuff that, like, it shouldn't be this hard. But we make it this hard because it's fun to make it this hard. Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell as Captain Coons. So I had this watch up my ass. Yeah. God. See, I would pay to go see that. That is a movie I would watch. Reach in that bag, get me out the wallet. Get me out my wallet. Which one is it? Someone says bad motherfucker on it. I need to rewatch Pulp Fiction. This is a true story. My wife, or no, it was my mom. When Pulp Fiction came out, I was in college. I was a freshman in college, and I fell in love with it immediately. I just loved it. It was unlike anything I had ever seen before. Just absolutely blew my mind. Loved it, loved it, loved it. The only thing I had ever seen from Tarantino into that was the same as anybody else. It's like you can't see Stuck in the Middle. You can't hear the song Stuck in the Middle without thinking of Mr. Blonde, Reservoir Dogs. And Pulp Fiction was so good. And I remember watching it and thinking, like, I wanted everybody to see it. Like, I needed people to see it. I kept going back to the theater and watching it with different people. And my parents, I went to my parents. I was like, you've got to see this movie. So my dad took my mom to see Pulp Fiction. And they left the theater. I think they walked out of it. They didn't understand it, didn't get it. And they told me, they're like, we didn't understand it at all. Like, it didn't make any sense. And then I told them that it's out of order. And they just did not understand why they would ever make a movie out of order. Why would you make a movie out of order? That doesn't make any sense. Did they screw it up? They thought somebody messed the movie up. Like, that's the only explanation they could come up with, is that when they edited it, they did it wrong. Like, no, that's the way it's supposed to be. Like, it's supposed to be out of order. And try to explain it to my mom. She didn't get it. So in a last ditch effort to make my mom understand the movie, this is before you could burn DVDs. I took two VCRs, videotapes, and I edited a chronological Pulp Fiction. I put Pulp Fiction in order to watch it with my mother so she could understand the movie. And I remember watching it in order. And the last scene of the movie is when Butch shows up at the apartment with Zed's motorcycle. And Fabi comes out and she climbs on the back. And she's like, whose chopper is this? And he's like, it's Zed's. She's like, who's Zed? Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead. That's the last scene of the movie. That's the last scene. And I watched it and it ruined it. And I remember finishing it because I put the movie together in order and I watched it. I didn't watch it, but I was making it and I'm like, okay, this is right. This scene and then this scene and then this scene. This would go. This is here. I get the whole movie done. And I go to my parents' house. I come home from college for the weekend to watch this with my mom. And we get done with it. And my mom turns to me and she's like, that wasn't bad. I kind of liked it. That was a good movie. And I'm just like, it ruined the movie. Completely destroyed the movie for me. And I didn't watch it again for probably 20 years. Couldn't watch it again. At least 15 years. I could not watch that movie. Watching it was like pulling the curtain back. It completely destroyed the movie. I felt so awful. My mom's like, well, it wasn't bad. And I'm like, I should not have let you do that. I shouldn't have shown that to you. I felt like I was like a crime against humanity. And I remember I went back to school and I had this videotape and everybody was like, I want to see it. I'm like, nope, not letting you watch it. And for a long time, this is a long time ago. This is like 1994, 95. And people were coming up to me. It was 94. People are coming up to me and they're like, hey, you're the guy who has the Pulp Fiction in order. And I'm like, nope, that's not me. It's not me. They're like, no, seriously, can I borrow it? I'll buy it off of you. I just want to see it. I'm like, nope, don't have it. It's gone. And I kept that thing forever. I think we ended up throwing it away. But it just ruined it. It killed the movie. Just completely killed the movie. God, I forgot all about that. Kind of burnt that out of my brain. Don't ever watch Pulp Fiction in order. So funny. It's coming around to this. There was a YouTube video. It might still be out there. Someone did that to Memento. There's a chronological edition. Yeah, there is. It's they're on YouTube. There's a chronological Memento release that you can watch it in order. It's just so stupid. That's a completely pointless film. That is just awful. That's like watching Sixth Sense, but instead of it being Sixth Sense, the name of the movie is he sees dead people, or Bruce Willis is dead the whole time. That's the name of the movie. That's how bad Memento backwards is. God. There's certain movies that you can just ruin. Like completely ruin like that. There's certain things you shouldn't watch in chronological order either. Like I would never tell somebody to watch the Star Wars canon in chronological order, because I don't think you can watch the prequels first and want to continue. Like if The Phantom Menace is the first Star Wars movie you sat down to watch, there's no way you can continue. The only thing worse than watching the Phantom Menace first would be like the Ewoks Adventure. Like, let's watch the Ewoks Adventure first before you finish the rest of the movies. Terrible. Terrible idea. Beer. I'm out of everything. Ooh, I got a coffee here that's been... Ugh. It's actually not even that bad. It's been sitting there for 16 hours. I'm thirsty. I wanted to try to get all this stuff done. We've been on now for 2.5 hours. This is the longest stream I've had in a long time. All right. I think this is where we're going to end it. It's been fun. And the most exciting part is the simulcast on YouTube worked. The YouTube live stream did work. Have to see if this is worth it. I'm going to do this again. I'm going to do this again. There's one bottle. One bottle here. There's a plethora of shit here on my table. Empty beer bottles. Mountain Dew. It's been a busy day. Been sitting here all day. So tomorrow night at 9:30, same thing. And then do so tomorrow night we'll be back again at 9:30, and we'll do it on YouTube as well. We'll do a YouTube stream again. See how this works this week. This is a test to see if this is worth doing it. Level 20 while we were on stream. That is nuts. I still have to do it. I have to set up a second account, and I need to stream. I think I need to stream an hour from scratch, like going through the tutorials. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow night. I have a game tomorrow night. I won't be home until late, but it'll give me enough time to get a stream set up. Plan is to follow this schedule. 9:30 Eastern on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then 3:30 on Friday. That's the plan to move forward for the next at least 3 months. So we'll see if that works, and I'm going to try to at least stream on YouTube and Twitch this week. Both streams together live on this week. We'll see how this goes. You'll never walk alone, always. Yes. All right, that's it. That's where we're going to end it. I'm Finally He Sleeps. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Thanks to everyone that was here tonight on both YouTube and Twitch. As long as you guys keep showing up, I'll keep making videos.